am Pokemon Papa, and thank you for joining us on our journey to become Pokemon Masters. We've got some trainers with us today. We have...
Trainer Karis.
Yes.
Trainer Levi.
Trainer Talitha.
Trainer
and
Talitha.
Rockruff, a Pokemon.
Yeah.
This is Pikachu, a Pokemon.
Oh, okay. Well, we are so glad that you are joining us on our journey, and we're starting at the very beginning today. Perhaps you are a parent whose kid has just gotten into Pokemon or brought home some cards from school that a friend gave him or something like that, and you're like, where do I even start? Because this thing just feels massive when you begin to Google it. And even if you just look up a video on how do I play this game, it can feel overwhelming very quickly. So we wanted to help you get started in the way we think it's the best way to get started in learning how to play Pokemon, the trading card game. Which, by the way, TCG, that's what it stands for, trading card game. So anytime you see that, it means trading card game. All right, so the way that we got started was by purchasing one of these, a Pokemon Trainer Kit. And we think this is the absolute best way to learn to play the trading card game. There's a second way that we think is also very helpful, which is by playing the trading card game online, and we'll talk about that closer to the end of the video. But first, let's unbox this bad boy right here and see what all's inside to help you get started in the world of Pokemon. Alright, so what we've got right here is a Pokemon trading card game trainer kit. With Lycanroc and a Alolan Raichu. This is from the Sun and Moon expansion pack. You don't really need to know about expansion packs right now. We're going to tell you about them in a later video. All you need to know is that the Sun and Moon is the most recent series being released. It's got some sub-series with things like Burning Shadows and Guardians Rising, but we'll tell you more about that in the future. But if you're going to go get one of these trainer kits, I definitely recommend you look for the one that's Sun and Moon, so you'll be most up to date. All right, so let's unbox this thing, shall we? And even as we unbox it, I want to tell you that we are actually going to put everything back in here that goes in here. We're going to tape it back up, and we are going to give this away. Isn't that right, Levi? Mm-hmm. Who are we going to give it to?
Some people who watch the video.
Yes, if you would like a chance to win this, then here's what you do. Will you take that box right over there? Here's what you do. You simply subscribe to our channel and like this video. And then what we're going to do is in a week, we are going to have Miss Trainer Talitha actually pick the name of someone who has subscribed to our channel, and we will box this back up and we will send it to you completely free of charge. We'll even pay for the shipping and everything. So subscribe to our channel, like this video, and in about 1 week, the exact date will be Sunday, October the 8th. On Sunday, October the 8th, we will pick a winner for this. So, when you open it up, here's what we got. We have a coin, which you will use to flip heads and tails for various aspects of the Pokemon game. We have 2 decks. We have the Lycanroc deck, and we have the Raichu deck. Now, these are really only half decks. They're 30 cards apiece, and a full deck of Pokemon is actually 60 cards. So, but these are 2 half decks just to get you started.
And this is the code card. You use it if you play online games, which you should try.
Which we're not going to give away the code to, because we're going to give it away to whoever it is that wins this box. I will tell you more about that in just a minute. These are your damage counters, some cardboard damage counters, and a poison and burn marker. And we'll tell you more about those in future videos as well. And then the special thing, what makes this this little packet special here is, well, you get a deck box. Levi, you want to, well, we don't want to fold the deck box up because we want to be able to pack it back up and give it away. But it's a deck box that all 60 cards will fit in. This is actually a playing mat. We open this up right here. Oh, it's going to be really big to get in this shot. But it helps you to learn. You don't actually have to play with one of these, but it helps you to learn how to set up in order to play the game. It's got these nifty little how to start the game, how to win the game, what you can do during a turn. It's got all these reminders for as you learn how to play the game. And then once you don't need the mat anymore, on the back it's actually got some more detailed rules, including things like special conditions, what it means if, you know, you're poisoned or paralyzed or confused or any of those kinds of things. And right now you may be like, I'm confused. I thought this was actually going to teach me how to play the game. No, there are plenty of videos that you can look up where people will try to teach you how to play Pokemon, but we believe that buying this trainer kit's the best way, and this is the reason right here. Because he tells you, start here. Don't shuffle the decks. Each player takes a deck and the guide that goes with that deck, and you follow the instructions to play. So you get 2 guides. A Lycanroc one that goes with the Lycanroc deck, and a Raichu one that goes with a Raichu deck. And literally in here, you follow these things step by step. So it tells you how to set up to play, and then what to do on your first turn, and then it's the other person's turn, and they follow their first step, and then it's your second step, so forth and so on. And if you do this once or twice, you will learn most of what you need to know in order to play the Pokemon trading card game. Parents, I do suggest that when you get this, you immediately open up to the very back to the end, the last turn. So like, for instance, I'm in the Lycanroc one here, and it says, take your last prize card, you win. Good game. So we know that Lycanroc is the winning instructional manual. And I tell you to look at that so that you can give this one to your kids and they can win their first game of Pokemon and you can be a good sport, good loser right there. Okay. But what you can do after you have kind of mastered this is you can take these 2 little 30 card decks they gave you and put them together to make one full Pokemon deck. And then you can begin to play against other people. And we will tell you actually in our next video how to take that step. All right, so after you've played through the trainer kit, then I would say your next step is to play the online trading card game. On the back of this card, there is a code, and in any Pokemon product you buy, you pretty much get one of these kinds of cards with a code, and it will tell you the website that you need to go to, which is just pokemon.com/TCGO for trading card game online. Go there, and first you've got to make an account. Now here's what you need to know, parents. If you make an account, don't make it as if you're making it for your child. Make it for yourself. All right, if you put your kid's age in there and they're like under, I think it's 18, it might be 16, but if they're under that age, then it's going to say, sorry, you've actually got to have a parent or guardian do this. So make an account for yourself, and then you can add child accounts to it. But it's pretty easy to follow the online instructions once you've made an account. You can enter these codes, and when you play the online trading card game, there's actually a tutorial that you can go through first. And then even once you actually start playing the game, there will be little pop-up reminders about what certain cards do and what happens in certain situations. And those will continue to happen until you tell it you don't want those reminders anymore. So that's where you can get some really great practice. You can play against a computer partner, or you can play actually online against somebody else somewhere around the world. And there's a lot of good parental controls, so if you want to limit how your kids are interacting with other people, you can totally do that. But after you play the trainer kit, play online a few times, then you will be ready for a person-to-person 60-card deck versus 60-card deck game. And that's where we will take you in our next video. So we thank you very much for joining us right here for Pokemon Papa's channel, along with trainers Karis, Levi, and Hallie Mae down here. Talitha, we
And
sometimes call her
also
Hallie Mae.
these Pokemon. Rockruff Pikachu. Yeah.
And we thank you for joining us on this journey. We'll catch you next time.